Yo, what's up, y'all? My name is Brandon. Welcome back to Unbroken Studios. Listen. I know I've been gone for a little bit, about a month, but look, I'm bringing back some heat. So today, I'm gonna be walking y'all through how I made this design for a client, and walking y'all through a little bit of like my creative process and how I like take on client work and how I deal with that. So yeah, I'm not gonna do any more talk. I'm just gonna hop straight into the video. So let's do it. Alright, so boom, hopping straight into the design. So I already have the typography. I used this font called Antilles, and I distorted it with the tweak tool in Illustrator, and that's how I got this. So all I did was put a drop shadow on it and make the color pink. So the client requested that I draw flames in this design, so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and get started doing. And me personally, I think I pretty much mastered like drawing flames, just about, because I'm not gonna lie, these flames do look pretty good in these designs. So the client has a clothing brand called Sample Minds, so he pretty much wanted me, of course, do like the Hellstar kind of look, but also freestyle it and use his colors for his brand. So that's what I'm gonna do. He requested that it had stars and flames in it, but other than that, I could really just freestyle the way I wanted to. And I'm kind of hesitant usually with freestyling designs because I usually create what I want to make, and that might not be in the client's best interest, but it kind of worked out in this situation. So back to the design, I'm gonna fill in the flames with black. So now, once we're done with the typography, we're gonna start on the actual design. Now we're gonna bring in my image and add a threshold layer on top of it. So his brand name is Sample Minds. So I had like this lunatic kind of figure, this guy with like his brain exposed, you know what I'm saying, lightning going all over the place. That's just what my mind went at with a brand name like Simple Minds. So yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm getting the burn tool and I'm making sure all the edges is closed, so I go in and draw, you know what I'm saying? All the edges is closed edges. What I'll do now is I'll take the eraser tool and I'll just erase the pupil in the middle of the eyes. Right, now I'm done with that. I'm gonna just go ahead and add my color. So I get the brush tool, I select this pink color with the round brush, and I just get the brushing. And really, I had no set color palette for this design. Everything is just off the dome right now. Speaking of that, I got this image off of Midjourney, and I had the idea to like have like this open brain guy in the design. So a mixer, of course, I draw inside the lines, you know what I'm saying? That just avoids me having to go back later on in design and fix it. But now that I have everything drawn in, or the color drawn in, I'll go and I'll color in like the lightning pieces. So I'll take a smaller brush, I'll make the color yellow, and I'll just fill it in. Alright, so now I have all the color filled in to the design, or most of the color. I'll add back my typography. So really, I'll just place it anywhere just for right now, and I'll finish working on the design and I'll see where it can go at later. That's a pretty good composition for right now, so let's roll with it. So now what I'll do is I'll color in the eyes, but I'm gonna use black so I can like actually see. But I'm gonna go back and add white. So now it's black. I'll go into the layer styles and I'll use a color overlay and I'll select white. So now the eyes are white. And I'll go into my Hellburst asset pack. Link in the description for this if you want it. I'll get the burst effect that Hellstar has, of course, because that's what's very popular right now. You feel me? I use that. I'll go back and select the spiral tool. You can copy my settings right here if you want to get like that same like spiral effect. All you gotta do is get the width tool and kind of drag it out just a little bit, and then copy that, send it to Photoshop, paste it in there, and then you'll have like that spiral like eye effect. You can duplicate to put it in both eyes, but that's pretty much it. And you want to go ahead and rasterize the layer, and then get the eraser tool and just erase like the imperfections to make it look like it's actually like on the eye, if that makes sense. That looks pretty good right there. Now what we're gonna do is go to filter gallery, and we're gonna add like this distorted grunge, like drawn in effect, if that makes sense, just to give it a little more personality to the design. You feel me? And you could copy my settings before if you didn't see it. You feel me? Then we're gonna turn off all the other layers, and we're gonna take out the white from that layer. Now I wasn't really feeling the old typography that I use, so I'm gonna just try and make something new. So I added back this typography from Illustrator, and I kind of just like distort it a little bit just so it can warp around like the brain. I don't know, I feel like that looks a little better with the, like I said, the brand name being Sample Minds. Then I'll take it just a little bit, I'll adjust it. So I'll command click and I'll select the main graphic that we have, and then I'll go in and I'll select the typography. Then I'll go and I'll select the eraser tool and I'll erase some of that typography so you can see like some of the lightning bolts like cross over the typography, just to add a little bit of depth to the design. Now I'll go into the layer styles, and now we're gonna edit the typography a little bit just to be a little bit more unique. You feel me? You can copy my settings right here of everything I did. Then I'm going to filter gallery, make a duplicate. We're going to rasterize the layer style, and then again you want to erase all the the extra bits in there so you can have the lightning go over top the typography. Again, just to add a little depth, you feel me? It's looking pretty good right there. Then what we'll do is we'll add a polygon shape, and we'll add extra size to it. And I'll go to pucker and bloat, and I'll drag the slider closer to the pucker side. Then I make a duplicate, and again, I make duplicates, so I just made a duplicate just in case. Image trace everything, and I add the tagline, out of mind, out of sight, which I think, now I'm looking at it, I think that's backwards. I think it's out of sight, out of mind. We're just gonna roll with this one for right now. Change the typography, paste it into Photoshop. And basically we're just assembling everything into Photoshop. So I'll make assets in Illustrator and I'll paste it into Photoshop and assemble everything and make everything go the way it's supposed to go. So we'll add the colors of the main design to this little tagline. And what I'll do is a client requested that there'll be flames in the design, so I added a little more flames to it. Since I took away the old typography, so then again I just freehand some flames. And I'm not using my drawing tablet. I do have a drawing tablet that I do use to draw sometimes, but I'm using my trackpad in this instance, just because I got a little more comfortable with the trackpad. Now we're just gonna go ahead and get the bucket tool, fill that in. We're gonna make a duplicate artboard, and we're gonna paste the old typography on the new artboard, just so the client can still use that for like the back of the shirt or anything. So now we'll duplicate the flame, adjust it a little bit, and we're gonna do the same effect that we used on the front typography for the extra typography on the back. Again, we're gonna cut out the white with the magic wand tool. And it's like that same like effect for the typography. Now I'm gonna resize everything. I think that's pretty much the design we're going to submit to the client for right now. So everything that I made in Illustrator is on this artboard. This is like the work in progress and all the assets I use, like the flames, you feel me? And I decided just to put it on a vector mockup and some tags, just so the client can really get a feel for how the design would look on a shirt or on a garment or on a tag, you know what I'm saying? Just to really see if the typography works, and I think it works. So we're going to submit this to the client and then see what they say back. All right, so this is the revisions I made from the client. He did ask for purple in it, so I added purple and I added more flames. And then this was supposed to be a hoodie and a sweatpants design, so I made sure that you can also use this design for sweatpants and a hoodie. But yeah, this is pretty much the final design that I did for the client. The client was really excited for this design. He said I did a good job with this, so it's not too bad. I really like the colors and how everything came together, you feel me? But that's pretty much the final product. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. And if y'all want projects from me, let me know. And we out. Peace.